Hi, I'm Lynn Whistledyke, and I'm going to be an accounting major.
Okay, to begin, we want to make a line chart displaying distinct lines for each data series, which is Amazon and Walmart. To do this, we want to select all of our data, including the headers and all of the year data. So now we will go to the Insert tab. We're going to the Chart area. We're going to choose the line chart, and we're going to pick the first 2D line chart that is displayed. We're going to drag that to the middle so we can begin editing it. So this chart we see here is not what we want to see. We want to begin editing it, and to do this, we want to first set the horizontal axis labels to be the years 1996 to 2024. To do this, we'll right-click, and we will choose Select Data. First, we will go to the horizontal category axis labels and click Edit. For our axis label range, we will choose the years 1996 to 2024, and we can just select all that data from column 1. We'll click OK. And we're also going to come to Legend Entry Series and click Year and hit Remove because it's unnecessary data that we don't need appearing on our chart. We can now hit OK. Next, we want to set the horizontal axis type to be a date axis. To do this, I will click the X-axis and I will go to the 3 barred lines in the corner. I will hit Axis Options and come down under Axis Type to hit Add Date Axis. That is now completed. So now we want to add forecast trend lines to both our data series as a polynomial order 2. To do this, I will click the lines we have already made. So now I'm going to click Walmart and I'm going to add trend line. As you can see, it's very straight. We don't want that. What we want is a polynomial order 2 line. So now that is more curved. And we also want to have a forecast of 21 periods. So I'm going to come down to the forecast area where it says forward. I'm going to put in 21, enter. So now you can see that is forecasted 21 periods into the future. I'm going to do the same thing for Amazon. I'm going to right click. I'm going to hit add trend lines. I'm going to click polynomial order 2. I'm going to forecast it forward 21 periods and hit enter. So this is exactly how we want our chart to look. And I'm going to go ahead and move this to E1. Up and making our chart, we will set the vertical axis bounds to have a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 3,000. To do this, I will click our y-axis data. I will come over to these 3 bars. I'll hit axis options, and we will find the category for bounds. So right now our minimum is at -500. We want that to be at 0. And our maximum is at 3,000. So that's what we need. And I'm going to hit enter. And that changes our data for our y-axis. Now that we're done with our chart, we can start with our functions. First, we will use the function forecast linear in cell B33. So I'm going to equal forecast and double click forecast linear. I'm going to come up to the X and F button and a dialog box will show up. We are trying to forecast the target date of 2045, so that will be our X. 2045. Our known Ys are going to be from column B, and we're forecasting the last 10 years. So we're going to select the data from the last 10 years. That was my bad. Make sure you select known Ys first and select from the last 10 years. Do the same for the known X's, and we want to select data from column A from the last 10 years for our timeline. Click OK. We want to make a similar function in cell C33 equal forecast. Double click linear. We're going to come up to the X and F button. Same target date of 2045. Our known Ys this time are coming from column C. And our known X's are coming from column A as well for the timeline. Click OK. And these are the 2 numbers you should see appearing. Now we want to do a final function in cell B34. We are going to use forecast ETS. So forecast ETS, double click on that. Come up to the FX button. Our target date for this is also 2045. The values we're using are also going to be from the last 10 years. So for Amazon, we'll use column B from the last 10 years. Our timeline is coming from top column A from the last 10 years. Seasonality, we can just insert 1. Same for data completion, we can just insert 1 and click OK. We're going to then make another function in cell C34 using the same equal forecast, ETS, don't click that. Come up to the FX button. Same target date of 2045. This time our values are coming from column C for Walmart. It's the last 10 years. Our timeline is also the last 10 years from column A. Seasonality can insert 1, as well as data completion can insert 1, and hit OK. These are the numbers we should see displaying